I'm fine.
You won't lose anything by getting.
We are live.
We are live.
For the second episode.
We are
of the Wednesday Interconnect.
We're having a debate at the moment whether Garvo needs to sit a little bit closer, but I think he's feeling awkward sitting that close to me.
Not imitated. What's the word?
What do
you call it when somebody's no.
Somebody's trying to speak English.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well.
Good evening.
Hope you all survived the storms, are all in one piece, and it's good to have you back. Beautiful to have my brother with me live in the studio.
Notice he said beautiful there.
Beautiful. This could be trouble. It always kind of goes one way, never a good one, but we'll try and work through it.
Come on.
Let's work through it.
Let's work.
Trying to bring on what I hope will be a few regulars. The marvellous Mr. Pete Bleach and his great wife, Fred.
All right, Fred.
Yeah,
Frederica.
Well, how you doing, guys? Definitely very good. Absolutely. You two are looking very healthy and tanned. It's the sun coming out, isn't it? It's really lovely. And I know you spent all day the other day in the doing your veg patch and got told off, Gary. It's awesome.
I did, yes.
So nice. Nice to be out. Definitely.
I'll tell more about that later on. Just let me see who we got here then. I'm going to bring the beautiful Claire onto the stage. We haven't seen each other in a long time.
Hi, Gary.
Always nice to speak to you.
Hi, Gary's brother. I've forgotten your name. It's old age.
Wait, he's old age.
No, I'm old age.
What, at 50?
This is Terence.
No, I'm 56 now.
Are you?
Older now. Yeah.
You're
the second youngest out of all of us here, then.
Oh,
so you're not
there you
old.
go. I'm feeling good now.
Have a guess how old do you think I am, Claire?
60.
Not a day over 100, is he? Honestly, he's
No.
looking really good for it.
60. Is that good? Do you feel good?
What did
60.
Oh no, did I get it wrong?
I'm 63.
Oh well, there you go. It's okay.
But you were
it's
very
okay.
diplomatic there. Well done.
He's just had a polish as well. Look,
Yeah, lovely polish. The hairdressers and they got the buffer out, and just to
Well,
get
you're looking good for your age.
well, igualmente, signora, igualmente.
Obrigado.
I'm just going to bring in other special guest tonight, Paolo.
Hey.
Good evening, Paolo. How you doing?
Boa noite.
Boa noite.
Oh, look, he's got his beer. Oh, he's well in there. I've got some beer.
Yeah,
which our
we're not
standards.
showing the label.
Oh, I'm in water. Got an early start in the morning.
Oh, early start. You know what those are about.
Well, so have we, but beer still helps. I still think.
It does.
An early morning beer. No finer way to start the day.
No, that's why I can't drink beer in the morning.
No, on your cornflakes.
No, it's not good, really. Is
See,
it?
we're not properly Portuguese yet. I bet Paolo's had the odd wine or cafe com chileno first thing in the morning. Honestly, whenever I go to a cafe, drinking starts about 7, I reckon. Maybe 6:30 if you're.
And they jump on the tractor and they're off.
That's it. It's awesome.
They have the aguardente in the coffee, don't they?
Yeah.
Antifreeze. That's what that is.
It's really good.
It doesn't taste good in coffee.
Oh, I don't know.
I agree with that one.
No, salt coffee.
It doesn't. It doesn't taste nice at all.
Right, Claire. Let's come to you first.
Oh,
Where have
that's
you
the way.
been? Tell us, where have you been? I haven't seen you for ages. What have you been doing? What have you been up to? How's the channel going? All those
Oh
sort of.
God, so much I've been up to. So I had to go back to England, unfortunately, for a year and a half. It was miserable. It was awful. It was cold, wet, horrible, and I couldn't wait to get back to my spiritual home of Portugal.
Oh, one night.
So,
I can understand that. I can understand.
yeah, so I got,
We have
and then
the Paulos, because she's Paula and I'm Paulo.
Oh, double Paolo.
that's really good. Masculine and feminine. So yeah,
Sorry.
Gary, I decided it's okay. So I decided to come back here to live, and my ex-husband didn't want to, so we got divorced. And yeah, it's been messy. The last 3 years have been very messy.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
It is. It's never nice when a relationship, long-term relationship, breaks down, especially with children. And She's now 19, our daughter.
Wow,
So,
that's
I know.
last time I saw her, she was what, about
Well,
15, if that.
She must have been, yeah. It's a long time. It's a long time. Must be 3.5 or 4 years since I saw you.
Easily so. So are you getting back on the tracks with the old YouTube videos? And
I am.
project?
I've just made a video. I'm in editing stage at the minute, and it's actually a review of a chainsaw, a mini chainsaw, battery operated. Because I've got a log burner, and I've got a big chainsaw, but unfortunately it's not working. So I bought this mini chainsaw. I've got loads of chopped up logs, but I need little kindling and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a good experiment, and it's good. And also, it doesn't just do logs for the log burner. I've got 12 olive trees. I've got 5 orange trees. I've got loads of fruit trees, and chopping them can be a pain. Up a ladder with a handsaw. No, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it.
Well,
I've got things to do with my time.
Yeah, we had someone. We've got 1,000 olive trees, right? And we had someone.
Oh my God, that's awful.
No, it's lovely. It's beautiful. We love
It's a lot
it,
of
right?
work.
But
Not if you're the only one doing it, though.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, absolutely. So we usually get someone in to help us do it.
I
Right?
don't blame you.
Right, and we had someone that first time we came in, they didn't tell us they were working on the olive tree. They put their chainsaw through their foot, nearly chopped their foot off, right, and then drove themselves to hospital.
Yeah.
and did it. But we've got about half our trees done, and we've got a guy coming around tomorrow who's a good mate who'll help us out doing
get some more
it.
pruning
But
done.
we'll do a bit
It's
more.
a lot.
It's a lot.
What do you do them with? Have you got one of those?
I've got a
mini
lot of
chainsaws?
chainsaws. So I've got like a couple of electric, couple of steel ones, and still do an electric one on a pole, which I think I'm probably going to invest in. Which is
I've seen them. They look great.
They're really, really good. And the guy in our local steel shop is just lovely. He always, when someone's like really good with tools, when everything's labeled and all the boxes are all in proper order. And it's
I've never been like that.
Oh, he's just awesome. He's really good. So
meticulous is not my middle name.
Well, I had to hire someone to come around and label everything and organise something for me because I'm just like you.
Everywhere.
I'm just
good idea though. I'm just chucking it all out. My husband's getting all his stuff back, so I'll be pleased.
When you need to organise, we'll give you her number. She's awesome. She's
coming back this year, isn't she?
Dutch, isn't she? And she's got really severe OCD. I love people with OCD. In my tractor.
I just want it to be my friend. I don't want to pay her.
Oh no, I'm sure she did. She's lovely as well. Yeah, I'm sure she'd definitely help you out. Definitely.
Are you still in the same place, Claire, as you were before?
Yeah, to answer your question, Gary, the divorce has been going on for 2.5 years, and we're just nearly. Give me a couple of months and him a couple of months, and the house will be in my name, and everything should be finalised. But it's been so hard.
You just want to get level again, don't you? Just
emotional.
Just back on the level again and just enjoy life here in Portugal.
I've got so many great ideas for my YouTube. I'm into natural medicine at the minute. I don't know if anyone else is.
Yes, I always go for a bit of natural medicine.
Natural is good. I use natural products on my skin, and I'm not looking too bad. No plastic surgery, so I'm not for my age. I'm not too bad.
God. Claire, we were just in Ho Chi Minh City, right? And there's big surgery there, and you should have seen the state of these women that were walking around with their faces
afterwards, like bandaged up and mummified.
Yeah.
I think it would hurt a lot, so I'm not fond of pain. So.
No, and all those fillers and stuff people get these days.
Oh yeah, they're calling it pillow face when they're just looking like Finding Nemo. I'll just stay natural and get ugly as I age. It'll be all right.
Having bits falling off them, so we kind of are a bit more worried about plastic surgery than the younger generation. I think that's.
I think I am. Yeah. So I've got a friend called Jen who lives near Tamar, and I'm going to go and do some wonderful things with her. She makes her own bread. She does her own face cosmetics. I haven't got the name yet, but I'll be promoting her on my YouTube, and she'll be helping me make natural face cosmetics.
Wow.
And I think it's really good. And she sells her products as well.
They could nip over to Paolo's because he makes good old natural beer there. I mean, you know.
Oh, no,
Well, I
that is,
do love the beer.
oh, sounds great. Home brewing. Go on, Paolo. Tell us all about it.
Please do.
Well, before we do that, I don't, because I've got a bit of a running order, so bear with me, guys. I've got to get through this. I've got limited time and quite a few things to do.
We're on the clock.
I will come back to you, Paolo. I absolutely promise. I just thought, you can sit there and just have a bit of a relax. Claire, I want to come back to you because may I just share a bit of your website?
Yeah, you can. Well, it's a YouTube channel. I haven't got a website. It's a YouTube channel.
I'm trying to think of too much. Now, if
it's okay. And I've just been monetized again.
Whee!
I'm making money sitting on my bum. It's amazing. It's great.
Well, let's try and get the magic of this program going. Let's see if it will work. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
We should have your webpage come up.
I can't stand the sound of my own voice.
Can we do a bit of your orange liqueur one?
Yeah, I do love orange liqueur.
And welcome to my channel, Fantastic 50s. Today we're in my Portuguese garden and I'm going to show you how to make the easiest orange liqueur. Please like this channel and also subscribe. And remember to click that notification bell. That way you, when I put out a new video, will be informed and you can watch it. If you're new here, my name is Claire Bendel and thank you for coming to Fantastic 50s. Today, as I said, we're in the garden and I'm going to be picking some fantastic oranges to put into the orange liqueur.
I've got loads of oranges, hundreds of them.
I've got so many.
These oranges
I've got none now.
are all organic, but the oranges you get from the supermarket will not be. So remember to wash them.
Yes.
That's a bit frozen.
Oh, I've paused. Wash your oranges, remember.
I think both them are as well, unless they're holding very still.
Oh no, we all paused. Is it them? It's not us. Are we still live?
Yeah.
We should just start a party. Put your lights on and your balloons.
So Claire, are you near Gary then, or where?
I'm not. No, I live. Have you heard of Sata? Yeah. I'm up northern central. I'm midway between Porto and Lisbon.
Well, we're kind of midway, but further in. We're kind of we're in Fundão or close to Fundão. Between.
Oh
Fundão
yes, you're not Olivia de Hospital and.
Bit further in than that. So we're on the Spanish border. Yeah, on the Spanish border from there. And yeah, it's lovely. I must admit.
Do you nip over and get cheap gas?
We could do, but we've got everything's electric, so everything runs on. So I don't need to get gas at all, really, apart from the tractor, which I've got a competition coming up. So we've got to decorate it. We're doing a parade.
Yeah, in the village.
Yeah, in the
village.
village.
That's wonderful. Isn't it lovely to join in with the neighbours? I love my neighbours.
Oh, they're awesome. Yeah.
They're always arranging things. The Festa committee votes him in.
So I'm part of the Festa committee. So we've got an Easter meal, and then we've got this. And obviously, what I love is €20, and you get a T-shirt, you get a full meal and beers.
T-shirt and a meal and beer for €20,
and you get to win prizes in the tractor competition. So like
I haven't got a tractor, but now I want one.
Oh, they're awesome. They are really cool. Honestly, that's how 1,000 olive trees become a lot easier is with a tractor. Because
oh my god, yes,
keep it all because we've got about 20 hectares, so it's a reasonable amount of land to kind of go around. But it is lovely. We just love it.
I bet it's beautiful because you just walk and you're walking on your own land.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's really good. There's a bit of our own land we still haven't been to, probably about 2 hectares that we don't really.
Because the boar live there.
Yeah, the boar.
We'll leave
it on the hill. So
And do you eat the boar? I've got to ask.
We eat boar, but we haven't had any here yet. But it's quite funny. The guy who's in charge of the hunting association, who I really like, was saying I'll keep asking him to come and get hunt the boar on our land, right? And he keeps saying, "Oh, he thinks he's really special. He's got boar. We've had COVID. We've got boar bloody everywhere." Everyone's always asking me. So he's got like a checklist for loads of people he's got to go through first. But they're lovely. They're really nice. The local hunters are really lovely.
Yeah,
but so
hunt on the land.
If
my friends are hunters, and they gave me wild boar, and it was Fabulous.
It's lovely, but it's so dense. It's kind of what they tend to do here is they soak it in lemon juice for. But
Oh, do they? To make it a bit more lighter.
Yeah,
and
for like 3
flexible.
days, and then just to kind of But the boar is gorgeous. But Paolo, I think you keep, given the fact that neither of the hosts are here, I think you need to tell us about this beer because it
I
sounds.
think my 15 minutes of fame are up. We can listen to you, Paolo. Show us your drink.
Okay,
Your
sorry,
alcohol.
because I was thinking that you should be the star on the show right now. So
No. I think I've finished now. You should be continue. You should get on and speak.
So I think that you all know that I make my own beer, and I can say that it's a good beer. So it's
Of
my
course.
opinion.
Fantastic.
And the thing is that I'm trying to do here in Tomar, a place that everybody can come and drink my own beer, like a tap
I'll be
room.
there.
Okay.
Tomar's awesome. We
I'll
went
visit.
the festival.
We need a day out to Tomorrow. I love Tomorrow.
Yeah,
So,
that was amazing. I love the way that
now, it's a lot of work that should be done yet till I can make this properly to receive people in here,
Okay.
Of course, all my friends come here, but they know that I still don't have the toilets done. I still don't have the balcony. I still don't have a lot of things, but
you get in there.
So they gather here and we talk and we drink and especially we drink.
Sorry, guys, we had a power cut.
Yeah.
Oh, poor you. Oh, man.
We missed
It all
you.
went dark.
Power cut.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
so it
awful.
knocked out the internet and everything. So
Yeah.
our broadcast was interrupted by act of God.
Here's the news. There's no
I
news.
think we don't need you for keep the conversation.
Talk amongst yourself. Talk amongst yourself. Well, I'm sorry about that. We were in your orange liqueur video there, but it all turned out well in the end. You used the aguardent, all the oranges.
Yes. Yeah.
And your video channel is full of all these types of little different things, isn't it?
It's full of. I do cooking. I do baking. I do orange liqueur, making that, and cherry liqueur. God, that's my favorite. Making ginger.
Ginger.
Come back on again.
Ginger.
Come back on again. Hang on, sorry.
Is wonderful. And now I'm going to be doing natural products and how to. My mum's written a book, and I'm actually putting it into an ebook. So I'll be doing that. It's how to be a spiritual healer, how you can heal other people, and how you can do it yourself. So that's a lovely thing to do, and she doesn't charge for it. So she teaches you in this book, and I'm going to make an audio book and a video about it, how to heal your brother, sister, mother, whoever with an ailment. If the powers that be up there, that you're just a channel, and you channel the energy of the universe into healing, and it's really special. So
wow,
I'm doing that as well.
So you've got all the angles covered here, haven't you? I mean, you originally came in with the old healthy eating and mindfulness,
exercise,
exercise, and your original plan. I believe it was the 8 hours being able to eat, and then the rest of the time not eating, fasting.
Yeah, the intermittent fasting is still brilliant. I still do it, and it keeps me trim. It really does. Well, you see, your body heals itself when you're not eating. Your biggest organ in your body is the digestive system, and when you don't make your body digest food all the time. I mean, I love the Portuguese, but they do eat late, like 9 o'clock. And I finish eating usually at 6 o'clock. That's why I'm on the water, There's no calories past these lips after 6 o'clock normally. And that means that your body can stop digesting. And when it stops digesting, it actually looks for other things to do. It doesn't want to sit there being bored. And the thing it does most is repair your body.
Yeah,
And it's amazing. Yeah.
It actually starts renewing itself on a mitochondrial level, doesn't it, after a while?
It's very impressive.
It's stupendous. I love the human body, what it can do if you give it the right conditions.
Well, how long do you fast for now?
Well, usually, I had my first meal of the day at 12 o'clock today.
Right.
So, and I stop at 6, so that's 6 hours.
Yeah.
So I've got 18 hours usually.
That's good, because I think that probably about after 15 hours, you do start to repair your mitochondria on a very cellular level. You know? Which,
it's amazing. I'm actually going to do a 24-hour water fast.
I've never
but you've got to include salt in the water, so your body gets salt actually hydrates your body. People would think it would dehydrate, but it doesn't. It opens the cells. The magnesium in the salt opens the outer layer of your cell, and then the water can actually hydrate the inner layer of your cell. I've done a little bit of research.
You need salt coffee. That's always good.
Wow. So, if you would like to, you can put your channel address in the chat there. Copy it over and put it, or indeed post your stuff to the Central Portugal Connection website there, Facebook site, and I will happily post that on with all your projects.
Post it for me. Yeah, that would be great.
You're doing a massive range of stuff, really, just listening to you. How do you prioritize what you're doing? I mean, what are you thinking now that you're going to concentrate on?
The natural products are coming first, and when I finish my mum's ebook and it's on, I'll be doing that. And then just about my life in Portugal and how wonderful it is to not live in cold, miserable England.
I mean, it shows some dedication that you actually you went home.
I did. I had to return home.
Obviously,
we had a family situation.
What's happening here, man? Signals all over the place. We're getting problems here.
I can hear you, Gareth.
You're back. Yeah, you're back now. Oh no, he's gone again. There you go. Although being very still.
Statues and they've won, basically.
See, the advantages of being off grid, you don't have to worry about power cuts. It's quite handy, really. So
that's very good. I would love that. Yeah, bit of solar power.
Yeah, it's good. It's really nice.
And backup batteries, and not like Heathrow, who threw away their diesel generator, and now they're absolutely.
It's so nice. You have any noise, it's kind of, and it's just nice to know, especially when the air conditioning's going, like now or in the summer. just know it's all by the sun. The stuff that's creating is lovely. It's really nice.
Sorry about this here. We're getting line problems. We're going to fix it. Put a fixed line in, so if we're intermittently coming in and out, please forgive us. Normal service will be resumed as soon as possible. Got a technician working on it at the moment.
Gary,
can I put a plug in quickly to all of you really quickly, which is it's coming up to the end of March now, early April, and we in Fundão we have a whole hillside here, the Gardenia, which is covered in cherries, right? So it's all cherry trees, and so you get a complete cherry blossom hillside. So we were in Tokyo about 3 weeks ago, and we were by the cherry blossom there, and people pay a fortune to go there, and it's crap compared to here, right? So it's just amazing. And the cherry festival we have here is also really good later on. But the blossom, come along and see the blossom. The next 2 to 3 weeks is perfect to come and see the hillside. So
how would you describe the site? I mean, paint us a picture.
It's literally like a Monet painting or something. It's like an impressionist painting because it's all pink, and it is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. As far as you can see, it's just pink blossom. It's lovely.
Beautiful.
So
how lovely is that?
Is it quite fragrant?
Yeah, it's gorgeous, definitely. I mean, like the I'll give you some pictures of it, but it's fantastic. Come and see for yourself. It's one of the
Brilliant.
it's one of the best things to come. Yeah, definitely.
Because one of our friends has actually got a cherry farm.
Well, you know Joe. You've
You
met
know
Joe
Joe,
before,
don't you,
haven't
Joe
you,
Marsh?
Gary? So
Yeah.
and he's got a cherry farm, and they're the cherries in for
I
now.
love cherries.
Go.
I've got one cherry tree and I need more cherries to make me cherry liqueur with the ginger, which
Yeah,
they're selling Obidosh, don't they?
Well,
we knew you were going to go for that one. Not missing that one there, Claire.
yeah,
No, I
here's-
love that. I
here's the
love that.
couple, Claire. So they get the first cherries go for ludicrous amounts. So that I think the first cherry box here went for over €500,000 last year, right? So they're real prize cherries. They're the best in Europe by far, and they compete with the best in the world. So
Wow.
it's
They are nice.
they are incredible. The range, I hated cherries before I came here. So,
Yeah.
And now you love them.
I love them, and especially as you
Same
said,
with
ginger.
olives. Didn't like olives till we came here.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So no.
Oh no, olives are great, and cherries, all the stuff that we can grow here, tropical, not in England, is amazing. But they do grow cherries in England. They do grow oranges, but they don't really grow olives.
Well, and the orange season here has been quite badly affected. Down on the Algarve, they've had loads of problems because of the weather. So
Because of the flooding.
yeah. So
Oh
it's
wow.
so the oranges you've got are more precious now probably than they would have been before. So
I throw them into my neighbour's garden, about 1,000 a year, because I've got 5 orange trees and it's just far too much. Don't tell me.
we've got
Great
3.
oranges,
Yeah,
though,
we know what
aren't
you
they?
mean.
They're fabulous
Yeah.
oranges. They really
We
are.
let
I used
them
to drive around when I first got here, and me and my husband used to say, "Look at all them oranges on the floor. That's just awful waste."
I think we found
And
the
now
problem.
we're like, throw them next door. Don't tell
I think
me.
we found the
We'll
problem
keep them
with
for our
with the
friends,
broadcast.
Yeah, we've got mates with donkeys and pigs, and they always eat a lot. So
That's good.
usually no waste. So it's
Good,
quite-
good.
Right,
Well,
I think we
actually,
found the problem. We found the problem with the broadcast. I'm just going to.
Oh, what was wrong?
Well, if you see the Good Morning Portugal show, Olu Amigos, right? He's not very happy, Claire, because stop nicking my guests.
Well, I'm going on the show on Friday, so you asked me first. What
Yeah,
can I
we got
say?
here first. We got here first.
You got in there first.
I got in there first. I reckon he may have sent me a sabotage bug down the line somewhere along the line.
That's what you've done,
Evil.
Carl. Stop nicking my guess. I'll see you on Friday, Carl.
Squire of the Shires, good evening, ladies and gents. And Mr. Milyages up there from north of Porto.
Is that how it's pronounced? Milyares.
Milyages, I think.
Milyages.
He'll tell me off because I always get it wrong.
Yeah.
I always
Paolo,
get
you
it
can help us with this. Our pronunciation in general is terrible. So
Milyages.
Me too.
How would you say that, Paolo?
Yes, I was trying to, but my age doesn't let me. Should
This
get my
is another theory, Chinese interference.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit of an in-joke there, right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to say hello to Bob, and then going to come round to you, Paolo, for a bit of a chat. Okay. How you doing, Bob?
Hey,
is everything
good.
good? Are you
Good.
all in one piece after the storm up north? You okay?
It was not terrible here.
It wasn't
Yeah.
terrible.
No, it wasn't terrible. Well, again, you have the high winds that we came from Colorado, but in general, it wasn't terrible here like it was down there.
Right.
Some trees down, none of ours, but yeah, some trees down along the Ecovia, that kind of thing. I didn't hear about any building damage locally or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, but it's good to be listening in here because we plan to be down in that central area next week. So hearing about the cherry blossoms and all that, is that just around Fundao? Or
yeah, Fundao is by far the most famous for it. So
Okay.
yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Give us a shout, Bob. You can pop by ours definitely because we're not far away, and it's beautiful. It's definitely worth seeing. And you've also got the Estrella, so you've got snow-capped mountains in the distance at the moment,
Yeah.
and a full ski resort working. You can go skateboarding if you fancy. Bring it along. There you
Fabulous.
Well, yeah, if I knew how to get hold of you other than here on a Wednesday night, that'd be cool. If Gary can send me send me a message how to reach you, that'd be terrific.
Yeah, awesome. No problem.
I can do that.
Gary, I've just got to go. Sorry, lovely. I said I had a prior engagement and 8:30.
No worries. I'm sorry about the technical problems, but that's part of life.
Oh, it's okay.
You know what it's like out in the sticks. These things happen. So
They do. They do.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight. And
Thank you so much for having me. And it's
I had
lovely
all these
to meet on
questions for you.
guest.
They had all these questions written out for you as well.
Oh, never mind. I'll come back.
You can pass
Yeah,
it on.
you're always
You're
welcome.
always welcome here. You know that.
Okay. Thank you.
Take care. Love you too.
Take care.
Bye.
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 Paolo, you've been so patient.
Yeah.
You've been so patient waiting there with
No,
all
no,
the
no,
technical.
no problem.
Mostra paciência.
I'm drinking beer while I'm waiting. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Observations.
So are we, but probably not as good as yours.
No.
So yes, sir, I've been so looking forward to having you on the show and letting you tell us about what your plans are for the coming weeks. So maybe that's a good place to start.
First of all, I thought I could enter on this transmission in my cell phone, but now it was a big mistake because I feel like
These
this
little things.
Yeah. Because
I'm like that anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So no problem because I got my glasses now and now everything.
We're all good. Yes, we all got the glasses. We're good. We're all good.
So, okay, you're asking me my plan. Okay,
Yeah.
so, well, here in Tomar, I don't know how many of you know this town, Tomar.
Very well. Very well.
Okay, so I'm living here for, I don't know, 55 years that I live in Tomar.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well done.
This can you see the color of my beer? Okay,
Yes,
so,
I had one of those last week. Nobody's noticed yet. Nobody's made the comment. It's gone.
Yeah, so the thing is, like 10 years ago, I started making my own beer. And, well, I had an idea to, well, a dream, I can say a dream, to make beer for my friends. And, well, if I can earn some money with that, it's a plus. So that's what now I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make my own brewery. I'm trying to make a brewery with a tap room. Yeah, that's well, that's a new one. That's from yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that's a fresh one. That's an
India Pale Lager. It's a kind of a style of beer. And well, it's a common lager with some hops.
Yes.
A lot of hops there. And well, I'm in the middle of the process of legalizing this thing. You know, today I came out from the town hall with like half. Oh yeah.
Hey.
That was on because I also do workshops here.
Ah, right.
To make beer.
Wow.
So that one was in a workshop. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Training people at home to make beer?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you can say that, well, for business, I should be the only one to make beer around here. No. That's no good. I love to many more people make beer because we have to spread the word, right?
Right, yeah.
Hallelujah, brother. Hallelujah.
Yeah. So that's part of your business plan to train people to run lessons in beer making.
Yeah, that's it.
So
that's
tell me about the lessons. Tell me what the structure is or what you imagine it would be.
Okay. First of all, that picture, that's a Pilsner in a proper glass, a Pilsner glass. Well, how do you call that? It's not a glass. It's I don't know.
Kaneka, almost a glass Kaneka.
Caneca
Yeah.
in Portuguese.
Yeah. So you're looking for students basically to come and join you.
No, that's not my main business, you know. But I know that if I can teach someone to make beer, I will be very pleased with that, you know, because I want here in Tomar, you know, the culture is wine, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to talk about beer here because people all the time are in the middle of the wine thing, you know.
Yeah.
So if you talk about something different than wine, well, they know usually, okay, most of the people, not all of the people, but most of them just know Sagres and Superbock and probably Carlsberg and Heineken, and okay, and stop. You know, so yeah, since 10 years ago that I try to well tell people that there's something more than those beers, you know, and you can go to a restaurant and ask for the card of the beers, not just the card of the wines, you know.
What kind of difficulties do you face in convincing Portuguese people to change from drinking wine to drinking beer?
Well, it's cultural, and cultural things you don't change from one day to another. You know, it takes time. I mean, this process in 10 years that I started in 2015. So 10 years in this, and well, it's like spread the word, people to people, you know.
So how specifically are you spreading the word?
Well, I invite people to come here and have a drink.
That sounds very good.
That's kind of the best way to do it, really.
Yeah,
What else can I do?
It's a good
No,
way.
the thing is, you know, I try to I go to a restaurant and I talk to the owner and I say, why don't you have like different beers in here?
Okay,
Why
so
don't you? Oh, but the people don't ask for beers. But you know, beer is like they don't compete. You know,
how would you
wine and-
describe your beers?
my beers?
Yes.
Yeah, how would you describe your beers?
Listen, I'm not. I try to make beers, but I respect the how do you say the recipe of traditional beers. You know, sometimes I do something that it's not on the books,
Yeah.
but most of the times, well, if people here in Tomar don't, it's hard for them to go to the, oh yeah, that's for St. Patrick's Day. That's not,
I was going to ask you about this one because green beer.
it was made with kiwi. It was,
With kiwi.
Ah, muito bom.
Yeah.
I've always thought how to get rid of my kiwis. That's awesome. Thanks, Paolo. Now I have to do the beer course with you.
So you want to do things a little bit different. You know, I can see that.
So,
You have
I was saying that it's that difficult to convince people to try different beers. So I must do that slowly, you know.
Yes.
If I show to those people all my out of the box beers, well, it's much more harder work like that. You know? So
But the Portuguese brew.
sometimes I do a thing on my own. For instance, I made an IPA with smoke malt and melon. You know,
Wow.
so this is a thing out of the box. But the thing is, like, I live in a village near Tomar, 8 kilometers from Tomar. And if I tell you that in the center of Tomar, people are more, they do like more wine than beer. If you go to the village, it's even worse, you know. So,
Yeah.
but the thing is that they came here last Sunday, and my keg went empty, you know.
Yeah.
Old guys from this village, they came, they tasted my smoked melon beer, and they were like, yeah, this is not beer, this is something different. No, that's beer. This is beer.
And I suppose they used to this. You know, this is
Yeah,
beer.
that's it.
So
That's
it's
it.
standard beer.
Listen, don't get me wrong, because I like Superbock and Sagres also. I don't think that we compete each other. No, it's
No, totally different. Totally different. market.
sometimes I love to listen classical music, sometimes rock music, sometimes, you know. So there's a place
So-
for everything.
What about like the places like Porto and Lisbon, where people are more cosmopolitano, mais
There,
cosmopolitano?
the beer, the craft movement, the craft beer movement there, it's more, you know, more evolving, you know, more, I can say, well, I can support what I'm saying with numbers. I will tell you that craft beer, the how do you say, I forgot the word, the position in the market, you can say that craft beer national goes like 10%, you know, of the consumer. And if you go to Lisbon and Porto, that goes to 15, maybe 16%.
So,
If you go to Tomar, it's around 4%.
yeah, it's a difficult place. Yeah.
Do you not think, though,
I know.
Paolo, that
And also, I can show you that by telling that I'm like the second guy making beer here, and the first one is moving south to Algarve because he thought that he could not, you know, make it here, so he went out, and I'm trying to, in a different way, try to make something different.
Well, this is what we're all about, Paolo. Supporting our local businesses. This is what we're all about. This is what the whole setup is for, to support local businesses, to promote them. So how can we help your business? How can we come to you and sample your products?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you must come here and try my beers. You know, I can talk. I can show you pictures of my beer. And you say, well, lovely, but
Oh, tough one.
So if we came down to you one day, maybe with a bit of video equipment, did a bit of video,
of course,
a few people drinking a few beers, and you know, push that out there on the net, and that'd be good for you.
Of course,
Paolo, do you still run
that
your?
would be marvelous for me, because you would help me to spreading the you know,
Spread the word.
Spread the word. Do you still run your classes, Paolo? Because
it looks like I'm a religion guy. But
be interested in going. Do you still run classes on how to make beer or not?
Sorry?
Do you still run classes on how to make beer?
No, it stopped right now because, you know, the classes that I did here, it's someone that they gather together and they talk to me and they say, can you arrange this? Because that's not my core business. That's not that. But
yeah,
if someone asks me, of course, I'll do that.
Oh, awesome.
Well, that's great. And you've picked up another fan here who you might want to get an invite from. This guy. We mentioned coming down with the video camera and drinking beer, and Mr. Carl Munson said he would love that, which is hardly surprising because he does like his beer a bit. So yeah, Carl, maybe get this guy on your show as well. Spread the word a bit more,
Definitely.
because I want this man to stay around. I want to sample his beers. I want to take my friends there. I want him to sell beers in different places around, not only Tamar, but other places. And the best way to do that is to go down and see him, I think.
Derek,
I think
craft beers are really popular up here.
there you go.
There's one craft brewery that now has a store here in Ponte de Lima, Villaverde, and
Vila Verde?
Castello.
You said Vila Verde?
Les Riera.
Oh, that's Letra. Letra.
Yeah, but I think they have 4 stores now.
Yeah. They have in Porto. In
Porto too. I didn't know
Lisbon,
that.
and also in Lisbon. Yeah.
Wow. So they're really expanding. So
Yeah.
So I'm going to just go through a few more of your pictures.
Perhaps you could talk us through.
Yeah, maybe if you can tell what's happening here, what beers we're looking at, because unfortunately I got them set up, but when we had the power, it dumped the lot. So
look at that, it's got flames coming out of it.
That's a hot beer, isn't it? That is a hot beer.
In my spot also, I have this fireplace. That it's intended to more in the winter time to have a nice ambience,
yes,
and to have a drink near the fireplace. It's always good. Also, those dark beers, they are better than in the winter time than in the
I think so.
All kinds of beer are good every day of the year, But that's a place.
You see, I can see myself sitting there.
You'd be under the table
with a few of my friends, and
this place that me and my wife bought. This was a former club, from the 60s.
Wow.
Yeah, and this was for selling, and we bought this. We live upstairs, and this you can see that this is 5 meters high,
Yeah.
And this is very, very proper to my brewery that I want to.
Paolo, can I ask you a question? When you look at your range of beers, what kind of food pairings do your beers go with food? I always think beer goes with curry, caril. Yeah?
No, not just curry. You can do seafood, pizza, chocolate.
Tell me about one of your beers.
Most people don't know that if you drink Imperial Stout, that goes very well with chocolate. Dessert.
Beer and chocolate.
Yeah.
Wow.
Beer goes.
For instance, the IPAs goes very well with the seafood.
Oh,
right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to consult my books, because I don't know that for.
But when you're drinking, for instance, pork. Yeah, porco. What kind of beer would you put with pork?
I would say wheat beer, for instance.
A wheat beer
goes very, very good. Also, common lager or pilsner, that goes very well with porco.
Okay,
if you go to spicy foods, you should use IPAs and Belgian beers, and
lovely. I love white beer.
So what's the kind of strangest combination you think you can think of that works?
Well, I would say what I said before, Imperial Stout with chocolate. Nobody gets that.
Yeah. I think that's amazing.
And what have we got on the screen here? What have we seen?
That's my first labeled beers that I made. Well, this was an experience. On the left, there's a wheat beer. There's a lager. In the middle, there's I don't know. I can see because it's too little. Oh,
yeah.
Even my glasses can help me. But I think, well, it's like 4 different beers. I
Have you
think
been drinking too much?
Belgian beer, like a Trappist beer, on the right, on the next one from the right to left would be a lager. No, not a lager. Yes, a lager. Then IPA, and then a wheat beer, Belgian wheat beer.
And of course,
Wow.
this is how it all kind of comes together and starts.
Sorry?
This is how it all sort of starts, comes together. What's happening here?
Oh,
Lord,
here.
Lord, very technical.
Oh, there you can see my fermenters there. You know, those transparent things. There, the beer is inside fermenting. Well, that's the worst part of making beer. It's the waiting. You know. Yeah.
So how long does the fermentation process take?
Well, around now that I improve, because those fermenters are how do you say, with pressure.
Okay.
I don't know the word.
Pressurized.
To put a sound.
So it's a pressurized fermentation. That's it.
Okay.
So that improves speed on the fermentation thing. So normally, without pressure, you stay like 15 days on fermentation, and with that I can reduce that to 10 days, more or less.
Okay. So from start to finish, yeah?
1 month.
You reckon it's about a 14-day cycle, 10 days if you're lucky?
Yeah, 10 days, then like a week for carbonatation, and then I would say, if someone asks me, well, I want you to make a beer for me, and I do that. So I tell all the time, okay, advise me with 1 month ahead.
Okay, so tell me about the strongest beer you make.
Yeah, I made a Russian Imperial Stout with 13.4 ABV.
13.4. We're having some of that.
Wow.
Do svidaniya, comrade.
Oh, you won't have many of them, will you? Goodness me. There's wine.
Well, that's the one that you drink with chocolate.
I think so.
Can we give Carl that one?
You wouldn't last long with that, would he? And is there a specific way to sample beer? Is there a style like you do in wine? Is it different, or basically the same technique?
It's very similar to making wine. You know, the fermentation process. Well, well, of course, there's a lot of difference, but it started because the grapes. You just get the grapes once a year. I can have the malts whenever I want, so I can make beer whenever I want. But once you get the sugar on the, how do you say, mortu in English is worth, in the worth.
Yeah.
Once you get the sugar in the worth, the process is similar. Beer and alcohol. You just you have to have yeast to ferment, and then it's the same thing.
And this photograph of you here sampling, is it a similar sort of?
I was trying to wash my nose on beer.
So, take me through the process there. You're sampling some beer. How do you start to sample beer? What do you first look at, and then what's the stages you go through to finally drinking?
Okay, so when I decide to make a beer, first I go to to the main classes of beers, and I choose one. I say, okay, I want this time to make IPA or Belgian strong ale or whatever. So, and I have a software that it works with me, because software are there for helping us, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And my software tells me more or less what should I use and what I shouldn't use. Okay, so that's a very helpful thing. And but the main thing is to choose what I want to do. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So then the process is like, it's like growing, you know. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I choose this, I choose that, and I'll see if that fits on the style of the beer. Oh, that's the melon. That's the one, the
I
smoked
wonder.
melon.
I
You
didn't
see
know
the
it was
melon
melon.
there.
I didn't know it was melon or some other type of maybe
Yeah,
vegetable,
it's
pumpkin
on
or
the
something
left
like
it's
that.
melon, on the right it's the hops.
Okay, okay.
It's like
So
in
these-
pellets. The hops are in pellets.
wow, wow.
Yeah.
And of
I
course,
use that. It's like around 2 kilos of Waikiki melon to 40 liters of beer.
and of course, no great brewing establishment would be complete without one of these.
Sorry?
Who's this?
Oh,
Who's this?
that's my dog, my lady, Yoko, like Yoko Ono.
And does she drink as well, or just no?
Yes, she tasted it. The first one to taste, because if she dies, I don't drink.
Okay.
Boy, Linda, though, she's so beautiful. Oh,
It's a lovely looking dog.
Yeah.
Really. Does
She's
she
young,
sing
she's
like
like
Yoko?
one and a half year.
Wow. So she's not very old then, is she?
No.
She's what a lovely dog. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a German Shepherd.
I think I've been through all your pictures. I don't think I've missed everything else.
Well, I send you a lot of pictures. I
Yeah.
did.
don't know how many I could send more.
Well, hopefully, you will keep in touch with this program and tell us about what you're brewing, when you're brewing
Yeah.
it, and then
What
Well,
about the future? You
Now,
know, the future.
now
Yeah.
what I'm doing now. Well, I have 3 taps in here. Let me see if I can show you.
let me give you full screen for this. There you go.
Okay, so 3 taps, I think. So 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 3 taps. So most of the times I have 3 beers, different beers, one in each tap. And the thing that makes me not making that much beer, it's not the taps, it's not the pan where I make the beer, that I can show you there. I'm going there, show you. So this pan here, this lady here, is where I make the beer. Okay.
Okay.
So this is not where the line of production goes stuck. It's the fermenters. I need more because I can make 1 beer a day, no problem with that. But all my fermenters have to stay put like for 15 days. So
Yes.
you understand what I mean?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so if I want to level up my production, I don't need to do anything but buy more fermenters, you know?
Yeah.
For instance, here on my fridge, because this is also a lager, it needs some cold temperature to ferment. So there's one, it's like for 5 days in here. So of course I have to wait around, 5 or 10 days more here, but I cannot make more beer if I don't take this beer out of these fermenters to my kegs. This is my
So
keg.
what are we looking at in terms of cost? What's your typical price of a bottle of beer?
Yeah, well, I can tell you that I can sell my beers, well, considering all the things, all my costs, all my the thing that I want, I forgot the name, the margin I want to earn.
Yeah.
let me see if this is in the wrong like mirror, or you can see like
Yes,
Yeah, we can see it.
okay, so
It's very
this
good.
is the last ones that I had here on okay, on the left side you can see it's the price like from a bottle on the same amount on the right side on tap.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So minimum 225, maximum 325.
So,
So-
is there any difference in taste between bottle and tap? You know,
I suppose
No,
some beers are better.
no. It's the same because listen, when I put two bottles first, I put on keg,
Yeah.
and then from keg I put on the bottles. You know, so it's like a myth that
yeah.
it's they taste the same thing. It's the quality is the same. No difference.
I think they're
Difference
good
on
prices.
price
Good
is
prices.
because the difference on price is because I have to.
No, I think they're good prices.
They are good prices. Paolo, I
No,
went
no,
to
no.
the,
But I was telling you why the difference between on tap and on bottle.
Right. Okay.
Because on bottle I have to buy the label,
Yeah.
the bottle, and the cap.
Yeah.
I don't know the name.
Okay. I understand. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Paolo, I went to the Strong Beer Festival in Coimbra a couple of weeks
Oh,
ago.
you did. Oh, you go there. Yeah.
And they were a lot more expensive than what you've got there. A lot
Well,
more.
but you must understand that you must realize that they have to go there, spend money to stay there, and because I believe they will sell those beers a little bit cheaper than on the festival.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah, true, because they've got to make money, haven't they?
Of course,
Well,
they have to
Paolo,
stay there all the weekend. They have to pay a place to stay. They have to eat. They have to they work like not 8 hours. They work much more than 8 hours. So it's understandable that the beer prices are a little bit higher there. Okay, you can tell me, well, but sometimes not, because they are promoting, and they make prices just for people to get on that beer,
Okay. Well, Paolo, you've been a fabulous guest.
Yeah.
We've become aware of your presence, and I hope we can share your joy all over Portugal, basically, if we can. And keep us in touch and let us know what's happening. Post whatever you want to the Facebook site, and I will spread it as far and as wide as I possibly can.
Excellent.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I will see you soon, no doubt.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
my
you.
friend. You take care.
Yeah.
Okay. See you. Bye bye.
Bye now. Bye.
What a great guy.
Yes, love him.
That's so informative.
Yes.
And I just love the process that he's going through there. And his craft beers, he's got a tough market in Tomar. So if we can
has he? Because maybe Tomar,
I think
is increasing with a lot more Americans, a lot more British.
Yeah.
So that the market must be expanding somewhat. I would have
I'm
thought.
just wondering if he held some events, targeted that way.
I think we can help him with that one,
Yeah,
don't you?
that might give him a bit of a lift.
Yeah.
But no, and he's good, doesn't he? He explains the process well, and his command of English is brilliant.
He was worried that his English wasn't good enough to come on the program, so no worries there.
Love that, I tell you.
And the fact that he makes his own kegs, you can order your own beer. That is awesome. I want to definitely find out more about that. So that sounds awesome.
That's unreal. That's unreal.
How did you guys run across him?
What was that again, John?
How did you meet him? How did you run across him?
It was actually from the Facebook group. I came across one of his posts on another site. Said, "Can I share your Facebook post to my group?" And then we started chatting. So hopefully, we haven't really got any craft beer producers around here. So for me, it's quite exciting because I do like the old craft beers.
Well,
and hopefully we can get together and pay him a visit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Plus, you could get him together with Ganesh and do his
Well, that's
range
another-
of beers that go with curry.
You are right on my channel there, because we have a great curry house here in Tamar, right? It would stand up against anything back in the UK. It's really, really good. And we want to do something for Ganesh to promote his business.
Explain who Ganesh is.
Ganesh is the owner of this, what's the name of the restaurant? Indian House, Curry House?
Indian Curry House,
Yeah, simple, but
But
really,
brilliant
really
curries.
good, really good curries.
Absolutely top-notch curries. In fact, if you were in the UK, I don't think you'd get better curries.
I don't think you would. I think it's of that
seriously.
standard.
I mean, it's not
Oh,
so strange
well,
to be in
which is
Tomar
cool, isn't it?
and you get the
You-
curries of that level.
You get a traditional old ale, and you can get a curry as well now. So
Exactly.
we're happy. We're
Come
happy.
on,
We're properly happy.
Tomar night out.
Bob, I feel like I've neglected you a bit. Maybe just throw a few comments in about what's happened in your life over the past week. And
Not
where you
much.
going? What are you doing?
Well, we are headed down that area, just trying to take a roundabout cruise to see what the landscape's like, what the communities are like, to see if it's an area that appeals to us or not. Because we have not traveled down there. We're concerned about the temperatures, is why we didn't locate there initially. Tomar was actually first on our list. But as we've done some research, and you guys correct me, it sounds like you have heat waves, yes, when it gets hot, but they aren't very long. Because looking at the average temperature for the summer months, it's not that bad. So I'm
No,
curious.
you can get July, August, especially when we do the festa in August, it's usually in the 40s. It can get up to the 40s. It's like 30s, 40s, and it can get quite oppressive. But you've got massive temperature differences. I can drive 5 minutes away and there'll be a 10-degree temperature difference because we've got mountains up here. So if I drove up to the top of the Estrella, we've got snow and it's 20 degrees here. Yeah. So it's there's a big temperature difference all over the country. Geographically is really nuts in terms of how different the environments are. Where Gary is totally different to where we are, but they're not very far in terms of distance, especially given the fact there's no cars on the road, which is awesome. So it kind of makes it a lot easier. Yeah. I think you'll really enjoy it, definitely. And especially, I definitely think you should go and see the cherry blossom while it's out. It's lovely. So I think you'll have a lovely time doing that. Definitely.
We will. We're just both of us came from hot, humid summers. Historically, growing up, we lived in Colorado at about 2,500 meters, and within an hour, where I drove a truck, and within an hour, my temperatures ranged from negative 28 C up to 40 plus, and so we're used to the swings, but we don't want to swelter, and so that's part of what we're looking at, and just figuring we would definitely want to have shade trees, and we want to look at places with long views. We like the long views. We miss that. So we're gonna see what's there, what the communities are like. We know along the rivers it's cooler. So we're just gonna scout about a bit and see what we see and who we meet, and we don't have set plans for each night. We're going to just kind of play it by feel and see what's appealing or not. So it's going to be an interesting trip no matter what, because we just haven't been Coimbra 2 nights, and it was terribly hot a couple years ago, and the hotel said it had air conditioning on the website. We got there and we said, well, the air conditioning's not working. Oh, no, it's conditioned air. It's a dehumidifier. So, it's conditioned air.
You need to tell this.
Yeah, that is a harsh one, that definitely.
You need to tell us.
We have aircon all the way through the summer and a pool, and the same with Gary. And without it, I think the world would be very different. To be fair, I love the summer here, and I love
I do. I mean, as long as you're sensible and you realise, come the middle of the day, you can't go and play tennis or do anything strenuous. You can sit down, you can have a beer and wait till the evening comes, and then maybe just do a little bit more then.
Or
But there
because
are-
the excuse of not only having a siesta, which is awesome, right? I love
Oh, yeah.
naps
Yeah, I'm
during
starting to
are a
appreciate that.
fantastic thing, right? But it also gives you the opportunity to say you can't work beyond a certain point, right? So for me, I get up really early in the morning. I get anything I need to do done then I've got the rest of the day to just chill out, nap, do whatever. And then the evenings are beautiful, usually really fun. And you can kind of go out. Working in them was something else, like 5 days on the Festa until like 5, 6 in the morning was
so hot.
That was harsh, but it's still brilliant fun. It's still really, really good. And you can, your environment, you can change it. Literally, it's the same as you. We can drive like 20 minutes and throw snowballs at each other. So it's kind of it's a different kind of you've got a bit of variety. Whereas when we were in England, it's predominantly grey, and you might miss the summer if you miss like 2-3 days. That's it. It's gone. Yeah. So it's totally different. And those long views you're talking about, that's what we love about being here. We've got windows all the way around, and the views are just I love it. So Barry's got the same thing. He's got lovely views out from where you are in Alvazra, but even better on the Eagle's Nest. I love the views you have from there.
It's a different type of view, really, but nonetheless enjoyable. I love both places. It's very hard to tell which I like most, but very different. I mean, Portugal's such a small country; it changes so quickly. You know,
it's incredible. It's incredible. So it's just we're going to see what we can see and feel what we can feel, and just enjoy. So
that's a good way to do it. That's a good way to do it. And with that, I see we've crossed the hour. I'm going to
cross the Rubicon.
You've crossed the Rubicon. I'm going to play you out talking about summer with a video which I took a while ago with the kid here, and this was record lows in the river Zezeira. For been the lowest for the 70 years.
Lowest river levels
for 70 years. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for joining me. Sorry about the technicals, but that was beyond my.
We got over it.
We got through it, and I hope to see you again next week. So I will leave you with this video, and hope you all stay well and dandy.
Thank you. You too. Igualmente.
Today we're in the lovely town of Dornesh, which sits out in the river Zezeira. It's famed for its church, which has a very old tower, which is possibly built in connection with the Knights Templars. But before that, I do believe there was a Roman settlement here. The weather is very warm today, hence standing under the tree, and things are beautiful. Dornish has got quite a few things going for it. Obviously got the mighty river and all the water sports that go on it. There are beautiful walks into the valleys and inlets behind us. Down in the town, there's 2 or 3 really nice restaurants that offer fish and local produce. And they do have regular events here, so it's quite a good place to come for a day out. This village has a wonderful, almost mystical feel about it. You know that it's got years of history, and it has seen a lot of feet over the time because it's a very popular tourist attraction, probably one of the most popular in the area. But it just has a unique charm about it, and that's what I like.
Well, one of the main factors, because for me, was really the light, the intensity of light, the way it fills out shadows. In a lot of northern latitudes, you have a problem where light is not in the shadows, so you can't see detail. Here, when you look at your hand, you can see all sorts of detail in your hand you couldn't see in northern latitudes because of the reflected light. I'm standing here now with the benefit of a big wall behind. You can't see it, but with a big wall behind, and it's reflecting light. Torrents of light my way, diffused light, which is great for photography. So probably the main reason was the light, the history, the culture, the friendliness of the people, marvellous people, and the food. Dornish, it is my second time that I've been here. It was very tranquil in the winter time, which was the first time I came. A great place. You could even call it empty, but in a kind of nice way, in a kind of interesting sort of way. You see the odd person. In the summertime, obviously it's a little bit busier. It's a bit more frantic, but really in comparison to a lot of resorts, it's pretty good, you know. You can still park, you can still get fed, you can still go to the bars, and you can still enjoy that kind of tranquil sort of other side of a holiday Portugal vibe quite easily. It's not a bad little video, that, you know, son.
So there you have it. Go there if you can, because it's nice, and you'll probably find a lot more water in it now than the ones then.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. We've been hearing that things recovered quite a bit this last winter.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at those scenes there, where you can see the sand, you know, the light stand. Normally it's up there, so you can tell.
Oh yeah.
It was a good 20 meters down on what it should be. So yeah, go there. There's a really lovely restaurant there as well, but you have to book it where you could go on the balcony. You can have a meal overlooking the river, and they do the most fantastic river fish. I'll put the thing up on the site, the restaurant details, and if you're ever going that way, go there, because I highly recommend it.
The river beaches all over, aren't they? They're really good. Central Portugal's river beaches and the a lot of the barrages, the dams, are beautiful. There's some really lovely ones, and they're just deserted as well. So you'll find the odd fisherman, but to go out on a boat fishing in them is just lovely. Honestly, I can't recommend it enough, Bob. So it's one of those things that's just really, really lovely to do, really relaxing. And the fishing season is pretty good as well. So you can get your license from a multi-bank, can't you? So
come see for yourself.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to end the stream. Now. If you want to hang around and just have a little chat afterwards, totally up to you guys. So thank you for coming, and give everybody a wave. Goodbye.
Ciao.
It's good night from me,
and it's good night from him.